2026, here we are. I'm ready to get back into it and get some more accountability with all my different whips, as well as just overall accountability with cleaning my space and having it workable. But I'm super excited. I've been trying to make this video for a while, and I keep telling myself, I'll get to it. Well, I finally have gotten to it. It is in February now. I wanted to do this in January, but that's okay. I have been enjoying a lot of different content creators, crochet vlogs and all of that, and I just love it. So I think that all the videos I'm seeing, I want to continue making videos and share just all my different whips and all my different things because I enjoy seeing it so much. So with that said, I have a million things I'm working on, which I'll get to, but the number one thing is I need to clean my space. So I am going to showcase this room. So it is very, very unkept in here. So I'm gonna put in a time lapse now, and hopefully when I come back, it will be all clean. myself I could put these books, you know, upright, but they seem to just be a little bit big. But I have a bunch of these stitch by stitch books that one of my friends from high school gave me that I would love. I went through and I like tagged a bunch of stuff that I was interested in, like this. Oh my gosh, so pretty. This is a vest. So I would love to have some accountability to actually do some of these things that I went through and tagged. This is the Great Granny Crochet book. I don't know when this one's from. Copyrighted 1979. So great stuff in here. I love, this is like a blanket. This is a baby elephant, so cute. Here is a daisy sundress, just adorable. Pot holders. Here's a giant game of checkers. So I really want to dig into these books, but they have been hidden in this corner. So here is my attempt to, you know, putting things so I can see it, so I can actually use it. So I have, like I said, a bunch of these. So I'm going to set them on here and hopefully it'll make it a little more accessible for me to remember about them to use. I also have a bunch of crochet magazines that I've had friends give me over the years that I would love to make the stuff in these magazines as well. Okay, so I have put together this corner. So I was talking a little bit about the books. I just realized going through this corner, I have a ton, this whole box of this yarn that I bought. I forget. Wait, let me see if it says it. Well, it's called Soho Playful. Forget where I got this. Maybe Hirschner's. And I have tried to make things out of this, and every time it's super soft. I think it's a 4-weight, but it feels like a 3. Beautiful colors. I love the purple. All of them really. And I just can't find something to do with it. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But I'm going to put that box over here for now until I figure out where I can put it, because it won't go up there. Now I am just going to try and deal with all of this, which is just whips. So I really need to get back on my whip journey because lots and lots of whips. So I'm going to figure out how and where to put those so that I can be visual, and maybe I will go through them. I don't know. I got to figure out next steps. All right. So I really do not know what to do with these whips. So right now I'm going to put them back where I had them in the corner. And as I do so, I'm going to go through them quickly and see if, you know, is there something that I can frog right away and then have the pile of finish. And I'm going to try to be accountable that maybe one a week I can try to wrap up and finish, because there is just way too many in my I want to finish category. So first bag here is, which I still, like, it's still on the hook. So let me take that off. So a nice 4.5 millimeter hook found. But I was making, here's all of, I already have all the granny squares done. And, oh, here's some more. And I think this is still attached. So I was making a cute little wearable. So unfortunately, like, maybe I need to try this on, but I feel like it's gathering weird. Like I did too many increases or something during this portion, but let me try it on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, what's in here? So I think it's actually not that bad on. So let me back up a little more. So it's definitely gathering kind of funny, but I think once you wear it, like it wouldn't be that noticeable. But in the back, you can kind of see too. I don't know, maybe I need to frog it and kind of fix this area. Can like, I don't know if I would wear this because I just feel like it's gathering weird, and that's probably why I stopped and then didn't do anything with it. But it's so sad because I have all these little granny squares done, and I finished like a pretty good portion of the shirt because the idea is that you add the granny squares to the bottom. So I probably would want to make the shirt a little bit longer and then add the granny squares at the bottom. So maybe, I guess it's only a couple rows, but I don't know how to fix, this. I guess the back, if it's all doing it, maybe it's, I don't know. It just looks weird. Yeah, I don't know. So I think this is going to be a frog. I might try again, or maybe I'll keep the yoke up to, like, I'll frog it back to where, you know, here, and like not putting any increases in the back. Because I remember putting the stitch marker for the front. So, I don't know. Okay, see, this is why this is in the we'll finish it soon category. Okay, let's see what else is in this big bag, which I love this Target bag. You know, it can fit so much stuff. All right. Ooh, okay. Well, I was working on, let's see, a vintage stocking. So I have that here. I don't know how far I got. I was turned here. Oh, I think I was at the heel. So let's see. So I made it this far. And I was at the heel portion. Oh, it goes this way. I was at the heel portion and I got nervous and couldn't get through the paralysis of what to do next. So I think I definitely want to finish this. I got so far. I'm almost done. So, okay. All right. This is going to be a finish. So that's this stocking, this red. I was actually making this for someone. But again, I feel like the quality, like I'm not that great at knitting, and I felt like it wasn't good enough to like give to someone, but maybe that's just me, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable selling this, or I couldn't get it done. So, but I do want to try as a personal thing to do that. Next, more knitting. I was making a hat. This one actually, I don't know what the pattern was. There's not anything in here, but this is actually looking pretty good. A lot of my hats lately that I've been trying to make are super tiny. So I do really, I I like this. Okay, but I'll have to figure out what the pattern is. I think it might be, it's definitely like a maybe knit 4 purl 1 or something. But okay, this is why this is still in the finish pile. And then I have a big project in this bag, which I would love to finish. It's the mosaic crochet, the Soooo latch. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm pretty far considering what I got. Oh, what's this? Oh, a little heart. I got pretty far, and this is, I really like this. So, okay, this definitely have to finish. And I just love, like, the ends. Like, how fun is that? Oh, I just love. So, need to finish this. Oh, gosh. Okay, so here's yarn for that. A pen. Oh, my gosh. This video is going to be, like, 5 million minutes long. Sorry. Yarn crawl. So, that's over. I'll throw that away. I have all these blue hearts. I don't know what I was doing with them, but I have all these hearts. So maybe I put that in a, like, I don't have to get rid of them, but maybe you can put them on something. More yarn for that Christmas blanket. Oh my gosh. A bunch of crochet hooks. So found a 6.0, 5.0, scissors, some needles, a pen. So I was using that for something. Oh my gosh, look, another crochet hook, a 5mm, scissors, needle, and highlighter. So I was probably using this one for, since I see this orange, I was probably using that for the slouchy or Soooo latch, whatever. And some labels. So I'll put those in my label category somewhere. And then what else? Oh, I have a little more left of the green, so I can keep using that. And then a little cotton, so I'll put that away. One random needle. And that is all in this bag. Okay, so there's a reason I kept everything. So that's fun. Also, I don't know why there's so many crochet hooks in little bags in this. So, okay. The next project is definitely a finish. And again, I'm almost done. This one, I had to buy more yarn, which I bought more yarn. And I was making a throw for one of my friends. And it's literally almost done. Almost done. So it's beautiful. It's cozy. I just have, where am I? Why isn't it square? Oh no. Oh wait, it goes this way. So I have, I don't know how much, but it is very large. It is very cushy. It is beautiful. Love this project. I just had to get more yarn. It was this hygiene yarn, or Hygge hygiene. I always call it the wrong thing. Hygge. But it was discontinued, so I had to find it, and I did. So I have that, and is there a hook in here? Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I used all of these so far. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's a little bit of, there's like some, you know, like scrap stuff in here. So lots of work has gone into this, and I would love to finish it. I'm a little nervous that I don't have a hook in here, unless it's in, no, I don't know. So I have to figure out what size hook I was using. Hopefully I have a picture from when I was working on it, but would love to finish this. It is so cozy. I feel like I'm almost done. Yeah. So I have it's a corner to corner style. So I have from this point to this point. Oops, something else just fell. Okay, so that's in the finish pile. What else we got here? So this is just a bunch of yarn, I think. So I can put all this away. It's just cotton yarn for some reason, so put that away. So these are projects that I did, but like they didn't come out great. So I didn't love them. Like I did this hat. It's like kind of a weird size, not quite a kid's size, but not like it's too big for a kid, too small for an adult. But I have a whole bag of stuff like that. So I don't really know what to do with it. Again, just like tried to make a hat. It's not the right size. So I'll figure that out, but this is probably just like frog or trash. This, another one I'm gonna finish, is a blanket that I started. Super cute. It's like the hearts. It's in like blue and purple. So that, I wonder if there's a hook in here. I don't see one. So I'll have to figure out what size hook I was using here, just guess. So this, and this is probably like halfway done. So super cute. Using this like fun confetti yarn and then the multi-variegated like pink, purple and blue. All right, put that in the finish pile. And then we all know about the Eagles blanket. I'm not even going to take it out. It's still at the same state as before. So that I want to finish. So that one is still in the progress pile. And then I have another big project I have been working on. I haven't worked on it in a while because I got a little frustrated, but I love this and I really, really want to finish it. So this is where it's at right now. So it's like a yin yang. And I love it. It's neon colors. They're very vibrant, very bright. But I just need to work on it. Again, I got a little frustrated because it got a little bit hard to read the pattern. So I need to go back and see what is next on that one. And I do have a hook with this one, so using a 4.5, so that's exciting that there's a hook in there. What else? So I have another bag. So this, I was making a Christmas tree hat. I'm almost done, so I have to finish this. These are so cute. Just little Christmas tree. So I'll finish this one. This is literally almost done. I need to just finish it. I got distracted. So that one. Here's a Phillies hat. Just need to put the top on. That's done. Haven't finished that. There's another Phillies hat that's probably done that I didn't finish. Need to put together. Here is a scrap hat I was working on. Don't love this one. I was trying to go for like an ugly Christmas colors, but so I don't know if I'll finish this. All right, but that now my clean corner is getting unclean, but I guess the floor is getting clean over here. And then I I want to do this so bad is I have the sweatshirt to do, and I want to use this yarn to do the sleeves where you cut the sleeves off and you do the crochet sleeves. Would love to do that. So adding that to the queue, not throwing this, not frogging this. Not a lot of, I think I got rid of a lot of stuff that I already knew I didn't want to finish. And that is all of the big whip bags that I had in this corner. So I'm gonna like reorganize a couple of the bags, find a better way to maybe put these bags over here so I can hold myself accountable and try to finish, like I said, maybe like 1 or 2 of them a week to try to get them cleared out, because I want to do them, but then I get distracted with other things. Like I have another whip right on my desk here. Oops, I'm just throwing everything everywhere. Where I wanted to make this. It's how cute. So it's supposed to be a little, like a vest. So I was making it for my daughter, and it's, for Valentine's Day. So will I finish it? I don't know, but I did the front panel. Now I just have to do the back, panel, but super cute. All right, I'm gonna clean up and then I will be back. So in my excitement to look and see how this hat was coming together, I just started knitting with it, so that's fun. So I think I figured it out that it is going to be 1 purl, then I go back to knit, and I'm gonna knit 1, 2, 3. So I think it's knit 3, purl 1. So that's what I'm going with. I will say, like, my tension on this is super tight when I'm pulling it to get the stitches. So it's so interesting. I don't know when I did this last, like why it was so tight. But yeah, I, just wanted to figure it out. So I did. So now I should stop and actually keep cleaning up. So I will do that, but super exciting. The only thing I'm now nervous about is I'll have to figure out when do you start decreasing? Like, and what was I doing? So like, how do I do that? So gonna have to figure that out. Assuming this was just like a beanie and not, full, I wasn't intending a folded brim or anything here. So it was just a beanie. And right now it's about almost 6 inches. So it's just hard to see, but just about 6 inches without like pulling it tight or anything. So I think I need to get to 9, and then that's like the adult size hat, and then I'll have to figure out decreases, or is it supposed to be full height at 9? So I'll have to start figuring that out, but super exciting. And while I was also thinking about that, all right, so now that I figured out how to move the camera, I realized that this whole thing has a bunch of whips that while I was cleaning the larger room, I had a bunch of whips I found. So with that is this one. So I have a bag I was making for a market I was doing. So I got pretty far, I guess. I got the bottom done. These don't take very long. But the bottom, it's a pretty big bag. So I should finish this. So this will go in the finish later category. Then I also have a headband that I just need to, it's done. I just need to put the ties together. So that will put in the finish pile. I have a Magikarp hat. So I only got part of the mouth done. So I'm going to frog this. I'm not going to finish this. So I'm gonna put that in the frog pile. And I have a bunch of little things, but so I have this. This is a balaclava. So I'm almost done it actually. So I finished, I think I'm just gonna run out of yarn, but it's super cute. So it's supposed to go like that, and then this goes up the head. So I have a few more rows. It's actually a little bit bulkier than I thought it was gonna be. Don't know if I love that. Maybe I'll frog. I think I might frog this actually. I don't like that. So I'll frog this and make a different style of balaclava. Well, I'll put this in the frog pile, and I only had this much left, so I don't know if I was going to be able to finish, but I have a friend that wanted a balaclava, so, but I don't like that. I feel like it's too much on your neck, so I'll frog that. Oh, and then this is just yarn, so I'll put this away. I have a couple of these cakes that I got. Love these. These are the latte cakes, so I'll put these away. I want to like knit a scarf with this. It feels so nice. I think this, like, maybe I'll make this scarf. It is knit. Maybe. So I found this bag, and this is from when I was selling items at a shop. So I have some fun fingerless dragon gloves. They're so cute and so fun. They did not get sold. And then just a bunch of other fingerless gloves. So I have to figure out what to do with these. Because again, they're, oh, look, in a hat. So didn't even realize these were in here, but I'll add it to the pile of things. But okay, next time you see this room, it's gonna be clean. Okay, I'm officially finished. Not perfect, but I did get a pretty clear floor. I have this corner that I need to go through, has a bunch of t-shirts that I'm supposed to make t-shirts for my daughter's class, so hopefully I can get rid of those soon. And then just, I found another box of yarn, so that's full of yarn that I need to go through. And then this box I need to go through. I'm not even sure what's in it anymore. So there's that little corner. And then I feel like this corner is a lot more manageable. I still can't see my books, which I would love to do that. But I do feel like at least I can open this closet, which I have not been able to open it in years. So I think that's a good start, and I'm going to hopefully have some accountability and make sure. I did find another whip while I was finishing cleaning, which is a spiderweb shawl, which I will get to hopefully soon. Get that one wrapped up. But overall, I feel really accomplished, and I hope this motivates you guys to also maybe clean up your craft room, or I hope you enjoyed this. I am going to plan to make more videos again. I am so excited to, one, finish some of these whips that I need to finish, as well as a million other ideas that I have. I have another rainbow blanket that I am working on right now that I am so excited about. I think I only have one page left until I am like finished to the border. So very, very close. So I'll have to showcase that in the next video. And hopefully the plan is to, I'll have some one-off videos and whatnot like this where I'm just cleaning. But the hope is that I can maybe do a video on Saturday with my recap from the week, or try to do like kind of a continuous thing where I, recap what I was doing throughout the week. We'll see. I am super excited and motivated to try and get back on the YouTube train, we'll call it, but super excited again. Really excited to get some of this stuff done, and hopefully in the next video I will have some things done that I can share with all of you. And yeah, I hope you have a great day.